Are we ready? Okay. Take what? 23? Okay. Hi and welcome back. Grillman's Garage, beautiful. Welcome back, Grillman's Garage. Beautiful day today. We've got the Fimi X8SE 2022 Gray Edition and the TX10 Controller, not the A. There's an update to the app, the Navi 2 app, and it introduces MapBox, which is a mapping program just like Bingmaps or Google Maps. And there are a few advantages and some disadvantages, okay? So we're going to get into that, and we're going to take it for a flight, and we're going to show you that, and we're going to show you some autumn leaves and coloring and do a little return to home issue, and we'll see that as well. As far as the map box goes, okay? I do not have a SIM card in here. The TX10A does not have a SIM card slot, but the 10 does. So I can put my phone SIM card in here and get internet connection if I have a data plan. But I don't, and I don't have one put in, and I don't intend to. Okay, so I'm in the house, and if I'm using Bing Maps, I knew that if I looked at the map where I wanted to fly, as long as I left the controller on, I could drive to that location and I'd have the map. Okay. If I turned it off, I couldn't get satellite view, but I could get street view, which is really interesting. Okay. It just didn't show you all the rivers and the lakes and things like that. Didn't show all of them. Okay. Now then, if you're connected to the internet, there's three options. You can have street view, satellite view, and hybrid view. If you're connected to the internet on Bing Maps, you get all three on this, okay? And the hybrid view is the satellite with the name, streets, etc., etc. Okay. If you turn off and turn back on outside and you don't have the internet connection, and you go to satellite view, it's a blank screen. If you go to hybrid view, it becomes a night mode scene, which I thought was really interesting. So it's got a night mode scene. I call it night mode. They call it, I don't know what they call it, but in hybrid mode, you only get the streets on a black background, which is really cool. Okay. Map box. You're in the house, you're on the internet, you want to fly somewhere. Okay, I want to fly up to North Bay. I want to fly, I want to go to North Bay. You have a look at it. Okay, great. Shut it off. That map is loaded into cache. You drive to North Bay, you open it up, you don't not even connect to the internet. Well, you're there, you've got it. Satellite view, away you go. Hybrid view, no such thing. It's the same thing as satellite. There's no names or anything else. Street view, you get all the names of the streets, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So if you preload the map in MapBox, you can recall it again when you're out where you want to fly. Okay. In Bing Maps, if you look at it, you can go out and fly, but you can't get satellite view. And the night mode, the hybrid view with no internet connection is like a night mode. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Believe me, it doesn't take much. It takes like 3 seconds to switch from one to the other. Okay, you just hit the cog and go to the bottom, and you want to change the map. It says you want to start the device again. Basically, you're just starting the app again. You're connected. I tried that out here, and you'll see in the video that we're going to show you that that's what we did. So the one video shows you a little bit about what happened. And then at the end of that, I'll show you another video that I did about return to home. Okay. And I thought Fimi had fixed this. In fact, I was sure Fimi had fixed this. And then the other day when I tried it on the X8 Mini and it was returning home, I said, well, I better try it on this. So I did. And we're going to have a look at that. Okay? So look at the video and play around with the different maps, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye now. Oh, we'll just see you at the end. And welcome back, Grillman's Garage here. So yeah, you're looking at the Fimi X8SE 2022, the Gray Edition, with the TX10 Controller. Yes, the TX10 Controller. Right here. There you go. Okay. Now, we just had an update. Amazing, it hasn't had an update for a while, to the Navi 2 app, which is controlled on the TX10. In the notes, it said it added MapBox, which is I guess you call it an open source mapping system. Well, why would they put it on the TX10 Navi 2 app? So I loaded it. I did the update, and it's the new app, and I'll show you the app number just for kicks and giggles. Let me just go to the info, and we go to the bottom, and there it is, version 1010 and 20301. Okay, let's go back to, here we go. Okay, so right now we are using Bingmaps, okay? So let's get this up so we don't overheat, and we'll get it up, but we have to check everything first, because as we noticed on the Mini, sometimes things change. So we have no limit, 120 on a height, 50 return to home, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Here we have nothing's needed, okay, blah blah blah, good, good, good. We're not really connected to the internet, so that's good. And if we go into the settings here, we can change the EV value there. We can also change it by scrolling on the wheel. There we go. I love this controller. I love this controller. Go to the middle there. We've got 2.7K video, quality medium. See, this one changes it to medium. Auto, center, general. See, in the color thing here, this is where it automatically changes. Notice the difference? Okay, and that's pretty close to natural. That is right there, so that's pretty good. 264, that's great. Let's get it up. I want to talk what the difference is, because you get to the map by hitting the orientation bubble on the bottom left there. So let's get it up in the air. Click OK, and up it goes. And it's going to go up to its designated 4 meters, I think. I don't really like that. I wish you could limit it. So that's up to 4 meters. Okay, I don't really like that. It's too high. Okay, so let's get it up, just hovering up there. Let's take a video just for kicks and giggles here. There we go, up. It's a sunny day. Let's keep on going up. We want to go up about 45 meters anyway to get that noise out of the way. And it's horizon's good. It's looking good. We're up to 40. I think 55 will be good. Yeah, that'll be good there. Okay, bring that down a bit. And I like it right about there. But can you notice that it's really overexposed? So we're going to just drop my brightness a little bit there. There we go. So let's go to the, okay. We're down to 1. Okay. 7, 3. Maybe 7. Might do it. Anyway, back to the maps. Can't really tell. It looks overexposed. It looks really bright. I'll have to check that out again. But if we go and we notice we're in the Bing Maps, if I hit the bottom left there, it gives me the streets, okay, and it names them. That's fine. If I go into the satellite view, I get nothing. I get nothing. And I tested this inside before. It doesn't preload it, okay? So what are we going to do? Let's hope it doesn't try and return to home. Well, let's get it out there just in case it does decide to return to home. So I don't know why it's that bright. Anyway, let's go out. Let's go out about to far enough so that if I reconnect, I have time. Okay. Now if I look down, and I take, see, to me that's pretty good there. Lower. Yeah, to me that's pretty good. Okay, we go to the maps here, and we say we have to change to MapBox. It says we have to start the controller again. Let's just hope it does not come return to home. So here we go. Enter the device. There it is again. Okay, so we're going to go into the map here. Look at the map. Okay, map, blank. It still shows me the streets. Here we go. Ta-da! We have maps. So the good thing about MapBox is you can preload the map. I'm assuming, because I preloaded part of this. I don't know how far it's preloaded. You know, well, about that far. Okay, so it's preloaded that far. That's interesting. So you can preload the maps on MapBox, but you can't with Bingmaps. And obviously the A maps is for China. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, now some of these colors are interesting. Let's go up a little higher. We'll go up to that 70 mark. Okay, and we'll face that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, head out that way. And maybe we can go 1, maybe. Let's go out and see what happens there. Okay, so now we know that with MapBox, it preloads them. So you have satellite maps, but in Bing Maps, you have street maps. You have a basic idea of street maps, but with the MapBox, you do get satellite views. You can preload it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I was wondering why, and until you get out there and try and figure these things out, you never know. So that's a good thing for Fimi. So yeah, Fimi, compared to the X8 Mini, a lot better. But I must say, it looks here, it looks way overexposed. I'll have to check that on the SD card, but it does look overexposed. So I have to look at that. There is no HDR, so I don't have to worry about that. And we're getting way out there. So yeah, the TX10 controller, I mean, the distance, the range is just, it's unbelievable. For here, it's really, really, really good. That's far enough. So I'm just going to return to home now. So by pressing that button, there we go, auto return to home. And it's coming, there we go. The dancing H there is a good thing. Okay, we're -1 on the exposure value. And let's see how close it comes. It's coming back pretty slow. Well, is that 8 meters per second? No, 9 meters. I guess it's not slow. 9 meters per second. It's pretty good. I do have the, I use Do Recorder on the TX10 to record the screen. And it does have a mic, but it's not very good. And what I'll do, I'm using a wireless mic for the camera that we saw the takeoff on. And I'll cut it out here just for a second to let you know what the mic sounds like that's on the TX10. I'm holding it pretty close. It should be pretty good. Close quarters is pretty good. But as soon as you get any ambient noise around you, it kind of gets washed out. So I use a lavalier mic directly hardwired into the TX10 sometimes. Right now though, I'm using the wireless hooked into the other camera. So let's go back to the other mic. Okay, it's coming back. And some of these colors are really nice. I must say that it's probably the lighting, because it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so the sun's too high up, but not high enough. And I'm getting just maybe an overexposure somehow. I should have been up earlier in the morning, or this out earlier in the morning, but you get a good idea. Like some of these colors, and they look like this. I will say that they look like this, not like the X8 Mini where they were just blown out, saturated, and over sharp, and all this kind of stuff. These colors actually look like these colors, so that's pretty good. They're not near that red of the video square. Whoops, coming down. It's coming down pretty close. I'll have to stop that. Yeah. And it was off by about 2 meters. And I'm not that bothered about accuracy on these things as long as I see it coming back. That's all I'm interested in. I'll bring it down and we'll have a chat by the picnic bench. It's a big bird. It is a big bird. Okay, we'll talk later. Okay, a quick little check here. We started with no internet, and I had a problem connecting and looking at a map. We're MapBox, the new one. Okay. And now we have it. Okay, so you must have to be connected to drone to get the map initially, and then it's in your cache. If you remove the cache or restart the computer, it doesn't know where you are if you're not on the internet. Yeah, I get that. I get that. So maybe the map is kept in cache. So we started this up. If I go into satellite, I should be able to go to on sound, or I should be able to go to Chesley and zoom into the riverfront. Yeah. Can I go to on sound? Pretty close. Not as detailed as I like, but yeah, I can do that. So it does have some memory. Okay. And if I go into the hybrid mode, nothing happens. And I'm going to go back to where I was. Home point. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. We're going to go to Bingmaps. And a little feature I found here on Bingmaps that I really liked. Okay, on Bingmaps, I get the name of the streets, I can get the name of the towns. You know, I don't have the lake there, but I can't get any satellite. However, because I'm not connected to the internet. Okay, I'm not connected. However, I'm connected. However, if I go to the last one, I get a cool night shot, which should be really good in some instances, like in really, really sunny days and stuff. So there we go. I'm going to go to home. There we are. We can go to, so we know we're in Bingmaps. We can go there. If we want to have the lake, we have to go to MapBox. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. The lake is there. And if we go to satellite, the lake is there. Okay, so there you go. What we're going to do is we're going to take off 2.7 on. You got to check these things. You always got to check these things. You always got to check to make sure you've got medium. See, it always goes back to medium. Don't know why. Should be 264. Blah 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 blah. Center general. Okay, great. Up it goes. Goes up to 4 meters. Just don't take off under a bridge. Okay. Now you can see that we're down by 1 the EV value. Let's take that video. Okay, just up. And we're going to do a little test on the return to home. So look at these colors, they're absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Can we come down a little bit? There we go. So up, we want to go up to about 55, 60 meters. It's still really bright out. It's really bright. When we get up there, I can go to about, yeah, I can bump it up a little bit, get a little bit of blue sky. Remember, this is 1/2 inch sensor. So it's a little bit bigger than the rest of them, a little bit bigger than the Fimi. I get that once in a while, that little bleep. Don't want it. So we're going to go out that way. I'm going to raise that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to head out. But the reason we're heading out is I'm going to return to home when I get out there. So I'm full stick forward. I'm not really interested in, but the colors are gorgeous. You know, it's a little dark because I've got them now. I'll stop here, and if I change the EV value to 7, 0, okay. I like it down a little bit, maybe there. Okay, let's go back and we'll go forward. And we turn to the left a little bit. Over the lake. And here we go. Come down a bit on that camera. Okay, we do return to home. And watch what happens. Okay. Should be returning. There we go. I'm going to map view this time. Okay. We'll still take the film. We're going to go into map view. We'll go. Here we go. Okay. Now watch this. Okay. Just watch the point of that arrow, and you'll be able to tell more when I do something later. But yeah. Okay. We're going to go veer off. And I'm going to let go. See what happens. Goes back. Do we get the drunken sailor? Yes, we do. Wow, do we ever? Oh, boy, that's not good. Fimi, you've got another problem. It seems it's the app. It seems it's your program in the app, maybe even the firmware of the flight controller. It's been doing this forever. I thought you'd fixed it, but apparently not. Comes down. There we go. And down. And it's coming down. Okay, so you've watched all the video and you've heard my explanation of MapBox and Bingmaps and A-Maps and who knows what maps and whatever. It can be confusing, okay? You just have to try a bunch of things, and don't be afraid to try something. If it doesn't work, try it again, try it again, try it. I even went so far as I went in to the app and I erased or I cleared the cache, okay? Be careful of doing that because something might happen that startles you and you don't know what's going on. I did that, and what happened in one instance was I lost all the maps. Okay, I went into Bingmaps, I went into MapBox, all I got was a blue screen. Nothing, because I wasn't connected to the internet. Then I connected to the internet. I wasn't connected to the craft. I just turned this on. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not until I connected to the craft did the maps pop up again. So maybe in cache it holds some information for you and stuff like that. So just be careful. But you can clear the cache and start again and all that kind of stuff, you know. But just be leery that if you want to reboot everything correctly, connect it to the drone as well. Not just this. Okay? And that's about it. It's a little confusing, but Mapbox does have its place, because if I don't have a detailed map of a lake or something, at least I know that I can grab it, turn it off, drive a couple hours to where I want to fly, and I know I'm going to have a satellite view, and it's going to have a good detailed area of a map or a river or something, or a lake or a river or something, okay? But then I really don't have to worry about that if I'm just interested in where I am in relation to a lake, okay? But I just won't see the topography of it, okay? So Mapbox, Bingmaps. Mapbox is a little older in their imagery. Bingmaps is a little newer in their imagery. The give and the take, the yin and the yang. I guess it's a good thing. We'll see. Maybe we'll see in a couple of weeks. I've asked questions of Fimi. They're on holidays right now, of exactly why they went this route. I have some suspicions, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there, okay? Hope you enjoyed it. The leaves are just gorgeous, and it seems every single day they change. Every single day. And one of these mornings I'm going to get up in the golden hour, and I'm going to get some really nice shots, okay? Right now I'm a little bit late. It's like high noon, and it's just way too bright. But till next time, take care. Remember, hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell, and if you feel inclined, buy me a coffee. Till next time, see you later.